when you outdo your own self. Hi guys, it's Samara Monique here, and today on In the Kitchen, episode number 6, we are going to be making popcorn shrimp tacos with a broccoli avocado slaw. This is just so simple and so easy. The only thing that you're pretty much really making in this is the popcorn shrimp, and you don't necessarily have to make it yourself. You can always buy Gordon's popcorn shrimp that you can just fry up yourself, or you can just do the route that I'm doing, which is actually frying my popcorn shrimp. The broccoli and avocado slaw is the only other thing that you'll have to make, and really you don't really even need to make it. You have the already chopped up broccoli slaw, and you just have to chop up the avocados and red onion and put that in there. So make sure you guys stay tuned if you'd like to see how to make this meal. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if this is the first time visiting my channel, and make sure that you like and comment down below if you'd like to see me make any other videos, any other cooking videos, any other makeup tutorials, you name it, I usually do it. So let me know what you guys would like for me to do. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. So I'm just starting out with some frozen bagged shrimp that I got from my local supermarket. I usually buy the frozen shrimp just because I can keep them in the freezer and then just take them out when I use them. So I defrosted them and I peeled and deveined them and put them in some cold water, and they're ready to go. I have 3 paper plates out, which I'm actually only going to use 2, but I have a paper plate with some flour in it, and then I have 3 eggs beaten in the bowl. So I'm just going to whisk that until it's all combined. So I'm adding a little bit of salt to the flour. It's very important to make sure that your flour is nice and seasoned. I'm also adding taco seasoning, and that's from Old El Paso. I'm adding in a little bit of Old Bay because Old Bay goes with everything seafood related. Why would you not? I'm also adding in a little bit of cumin. And some garlic and herb seasoning. And as you can see, I'm very generous with my seasoning. I don't have time to be shaking stuff out. I'm adding parsley in there now, and it's just dried parsley. You could use fresh parsley as well. You see me looking down, it's my cat trying to jump up. And that's just a little bit of onion powder that I added as well. So you just gotta mix that together. Make sure it's thoroughly mixed. So now I'm just getting my shrimp ready, and I'm just going to add, I forgot to add pepper to the flour, so I'm just adding that now. And I'm gonna mix it one more time. And then I'm going to get my shrimp seasoned with a little taco seasoning. And then also mix that very well as well. Sorry, I'm talking to my son in the video. He had just came home from school. And then he tried to prank me. After I was videoing for about 20 minutes, he says to me, "You know the video's not on, right, Mom?" And I'm like, "You kidding me, right?" And he was like, "Nah, you just got pranked in your own YouTube video." So not funny, but he is the prankster. I think that's where he's a mess. So now I'm just taking my shrimp out, and I'm going to add them into my flour mixture just a little bit at a time. I probably do about 1 or 2 handfuls, and I mix them into the flour. very well. And then I'm going to add them into the egg mixture. Just make sure that you shake out your powder. I'm sorry, not your powder, your flour very well before you put them in the egg mixture. And here I'm just going to be adding a little bit of fresh flour. I'm at the end of it, so it starts to get very sticky. And so I'm just wanting to add a little fresh flour in there. So I had already had my vegetable oil heating up on low, and I'm just gonna put it on my back burner because my back burner is lower than all the other ones. And I want these to cook so they're lightly browned. I don't want them to cook too fast because as it is, shrimp cooks fast anyway. So I just put my pan on the back burner and I am going to get ready to drop my shrimp in the oil. But first, I have to clean up my station. So what I actually decided to do is the broccoli and avocado slaw first before I put my shrimp in the oil, just so I don't have to worry about, rushing and doing my slaw. Even though it's only going to take me about 5 minutes, I decided just to do that first. So I did a half a bag of broccoli slaw. It's great. It has broccoli, carrots. It's just really good, nice and healthy for you. And it's organic, the one that I picked up. It doesn't have to be organic. You could also use cabbage for this too. I know they have cabbage already cut up and shredded in bags like that as well. I just thought the broccoli slaw was a little different and gave it a little bit more crunch. Here I am cutting up a half of an onion and I'm just actually going to slice it, not cut, but just slice up a half of a red onion. You could use white, but I like red in anything Mexican that I cook. I don't know why, I just do. So that's what I'm using. After my onions are all sliced up, I'm going to cut them in half and then add them to my broccoli slaw. So I'm just going to add a little salt and a little crushed ground pepper. And then I am just going to take my avocado and I'm going to cut it lengthwise. And then I'll also slice it once it's cut lengthwise. I will slice it lengthwise as well. And then I will go across that to make little cubes. Then I'm just going to pick up my spoon and kind of cup the cubes out into the bowl. And I will do that for, I think I used 1.5. The last half I actually used for garnish, so it could look pretty. So now I'm just going to take my lime and I'm just going to roll my lime along the table just so that I can get the juices flowing in there. You can also just put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds and that will also do the same trick. And then I'll just take my spoon and I put the spoon inside the middle of the lime and then I just squeeze and turn, and that usually gets the juice out pretty good for me rather than just squeezing it with just one hand. I feel like this just works a little better. So I'll do that with the whole lemon. The whole lime. I apologize for my tired voice. It's after midnight and I have a cold, so I apologize for this. Now I'm taking my Bolthouse Farms cilantro avocado dressing. If you have not tried this dressing, let me tell you, and if you like cilantro and avocado, this is like the best thing ever. Make sure you try it. I got mine at Walmart, and I think it's like $2.50 for it. So now I'm just taking a piece of my cilantro, and I'm just going to chop that up and add that to the broccoli slaw, broccoli avocado slaw. What I do when I come home with my fresh herbs is I wash them and then I have mine sitting in a mason jar with water. And then I put it in the refrigerator covered with a Ziploc baggie. And it will stay for about 2 weeks, which is pretty good. Then, you could also just throw it in there, but it doesn't last if you just put it in the refrigerator with the bag. So this is how I learned how to do it, watching Rachel Ray. And it works for me. So now I'm just mixing everything together and I'm just going to let it marinate. I actually did end up adding about 1 teaspoon of sugar to this just to give it a little sweetness. So yeah, and it definitely tasted bomb after I added that 1 teaspoon of sugar. And so I'm just mixing up and I am going to obviously taste my food because you have to taste when you cook. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you, but you have to make sure that it tastes good. So I am going to put some plastic wrap on my broccoli and avocado slaw and put it in the refrigerator to marinate until I am done with the shrimp. After cleaning up one more time, I got a glass plate out and put some paper towels in there because that's what I will drain my popcorn shrimp on when it comes out the oil. And yes, you see me sipping. There's one thing that you will know or learn about me. While I'm cooking, I am always drinking or having a glass of wine. So that in that glass is a sangria. So my oil is nice and hot. I am adding my shrimp, probably 1 or 2 at a time, making sure that they're separated. And you don't want to overcrowd your pan just for the fact that it will bring the temperature down and your food will not fry correctly and you will come out, or it will turn out to be soggy. So make sure you don't overcrowd your pan. Keep an eye on them. Shrimp cooks fast. So you really only need to leave them in maybe about, I think I did about 5 or 6 minutes, 3 minutes on each side. And then I take them out and place them on the paper towel. So as you can see, they're frying up pretty nicely, getting nice and golden brown. And I am going to take some out and put them on that paper towel. So now that my shrimp has come out of the oil, I am going to sprinkle some salt and some taco seasoning on them and wait for the rest to come out. Okay, 3 times a charm with this. I decided to do a voiceover on this because I forgot to shut my music off and our girl is not trying to be copyrighted from YouTube. So what I decided to do was just buy some store-bought salsa. This sauce was actually really, really good, and I believe I bought it at Price Right. I don't remember how much it was, but it was really, really good. So I'm just going to set these up and I'm just going to set up my tacos. So I have 2 flour tortillas, and I'm going to put about 4 pieces of shrimp in each taco. Of course, you could put more, but that's what I decided to put in there. Then I'm just going to add the salsa on top of the popcorn shrimp. And then I am going to add my broccoli and avocado slaw with some salsa, some cilantro and lime. And guys, when I tell you that this recipe was so simple and easy, like I said, you can go and buy the already made frozen popcorn shrimp from Gordon's and use that as well. You don't even have to fry it. You could just put it in the oven. Do whatever is easiest for you. I like to cook, so I just like to do all the process of everything. So, make sure that you guys try this recipe. Make sure you tell me how you like it. Like and subscribe this video. Make sure you thumbs up and make sure you comment down below so that you can let me know how it was if you decided to make it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always live, love, and laugh. And we had our broccoli slaw that we had made earlier, and this is what our tacos are looking like. I mean, come on, you cannot go wrong. I'm sorry about the lighting right this second, but you cannot go wrong with this dish here. It's so simple and easy. Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family. Let me know, people. I want to know what I'm doing, if I'm doing this YouTube thing right or if I'm doing it wrong. Please let me know anything that you may want to ask me in the comments down below. And make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also make sure that you hit that notification button so that you don't miss another video from me. Thank you guys for watching my video. Have a great week. God bless and love yous. Guys, I'm telling you, my stomach can only hold so much, but I'm out. Oh, I'm dropping all my stuff out. I'm almost done with my first taco. It was so good, my camera went sideways. Sorry about that, y'all. I hope you guys have a good one.